Hi there. In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to animate a hand from up to down in Animate Studio Pro. Tutorial!
Alright, welcome to part 2 of animating a hand. For those who haven't seen the first part, what we have done, we have animated the hand moving to the side, and I can show it right now by moving this bone to the left. You see the hand is moving like this, and what we want to do now is we want to move it from up to down below. So let's do that right now. First I unselect this bone, then while you're on the bone layer you take the add bone tool and you make a new bone, and then you reduce the bone strength. Now before we are going to make a smart bone for this, make sure you double click on layer settings, go to depth sort, and be sure that enable animated layer order is selected, because during the animation we need to switch the layers from position. So let's say you would be on frame 18 and then you want to put the little finger under the middle finger. On the bone layer there's a keyframe created, and if you go right in front before the keyframe you see the little fingers under the middle finger, and if you go after it, it's under the middle finger. So, and you need this sometimes for animating the hand. So let's remove this keyframe, go back to frame 0, and we are going to click on bone and click on make smart bone dial, and then we give it a name and we name it up/down. Click OK, and we have to remove the second one, we only need one, and I put the keyframes right here on frame 120, and I first start at frame 60, make the timeline a little bit bigger, and I start with the palm, with this right here, and I zoom in a little bit for it, and I select it and I make it smaller like this, and I put it a little bit right here. Then I will adjust the points like this. This one is too sharp, so I take the curvature tool and I just make it more unsharp, and I put the points, these a little bit here, there we go, like this. And then we are going to animate the fingers. I start with the thumb, and I select it and I put it right here. I adjust the points like this, and then I select these points with the select points tool and I just put it like this. There we go. Maybe adjust the points like this. There. See if it goes the right way. Yeah. Then we start with the forefinger. This one right here. And we put it here, and we do the same thing as with the thumb. We adjust the points. Move them right here, and put this one right here, there, like this. See how that looks? There we go. Then we are going to take the middle finger, and the middle finger we are going to do it a little bit different as with these fingers. We are going to make it in a circle, and I first put it right here, and then I'll make it smaller like this, and I will zoom in so that I can see it better. And we want to have it as a circle, so, because it's straight for us, this finger. So I just put it right here, and I just adjust the points like I want. And this one is too sharp, so I take the curvature tool and I just make this sharper, more unsharp. And let's just adjust the points. Like this. And for this, take the curvature tool also, so that it looks more like this. Same with this a little bit. There we go. We also need to fill this gap right here, and what we are going to do for that, let's see. What we are going to take the stroke exposure tool, and right here on frame 30, I don't want it to point out a bit here, so I select it. I select the object and I just move to the left, and then you see if I move to the right it goes this way, and moving to the left it goes like this, so it becomes invisible right here. And right here I don't want. There we go, and then I select it again, make 2 keyframes, go to frame 60, and then I move to the right, and then it goes, it's closed. And I see it doesn't go the way I want it. I don't want it. No, I made a mistake. I see. I want it to be open here still, and I want it to be closed right here. There we go. That's how I want it. Yeah. So now I start with the other fingers, the ring finger. And I also noticed that the ring finger is above the middle finger, and we don't want that, because that way it is in front of the middle finger, and we want to have it behind the middle finger. So I go to frame 1 and I put it under the middle finger like this. So now it will be behind the middle finger. So then we are going to adjust the points of it like this. Maybe a bit like this. There we go. Let's see how it looks like. That looks good. Finally, we start with the little finger, and as you can see, the little finger is also above the middle finger and the ring finger, and we don't want that, so we go to frame 1 again, and we put the little finger under the ring finger. Then go back to frame 60, and then we are going to do the same thing for the little finger. And I'm going to put the points right here. Select these points and move them right here. Like this. So let's see how it looks like right now, and I see this doesn't look the way I want it to be. And what I do, I will put the point of the pink a little bit here, and what I also am going to do, I'm going to adjust the palm of the hand. I'm going to put it a little bit right here, So then the little finger can be a bit closer to the ring finger, like this. And I'm going to make sure that the palm is moved away here, because we can see it right here and we don't want that. So let's adjust it a bit like this. This also, not too much, otherwise it doesn't look too good. So let's see how it looks right now. If I zoom out to see it, I see that we have to adjust the points a little bit right here, as you can see. As you may have noticed, it will take some time before you get everything all right. So you have to be patient for it. Let's start right here at frame 24. Take the transform points tool and put it right here, like this. Same thing with the forefinger. Put it right here, like this. And I think that looks a bit better. So if I would zoom out a bit, then you can see it better. Go back right here and you move to the timeline, it will look like this. There we go. And if it goes slowly, this line, this fill of the gap is very obvious, but if it goes very fast, you won't see it that much. So now if we've done the first part of animating it from up to down, now we are going to move it completely down below. And for that we are going to frame 120. And as before, I start with the palm of the hand again. I zoom in for this, put it a little bit right here, and I take the palm with the transform points tool and I put it down below like this, and I just make it a little bit thicker like this. Adjust the points a little bit like this, and then we are going to animate the fingers again, starting with the thumb. Put it right here, and I will rotate it like this, and I adjust the points. Maybe put it a little bit, make it a little bit smaller since it's the thumb. Then we start with the forefinger and basically do the same thing. Put it right here, rotate it, and put it right here. Adjust the points, this point right here. Let's see how it looks so far. And I can see I have to adjust this point right here. This one, put it right here. See how that's better. Then we start with the middle finger, which is above right now. And for this, we also need to do it a little bit different. What we are going to do, I'm going back to frame 60 first. With the transform points tool, I double click on the object. Then I go one frame further, and I go right here to this tool right here to flip vertically, and then it has turned vertically. And the reason why we do that is because this little gap is right here, and we want the gap to be not here but here for now. So then what I do, first I go to frame 120 and I'm going to put it right here, a little bit like this, and then I will open it in a minute, and first I will adjust it like this, make it thinner, like this. Oh, like this. And let's see, right here where we want to have to open the gap. So take the stroke exposure tool again, so click on it, so 2 keyframes are created, and then I go to frame 72 and I just move to the left so it is open right now. So and this doesn't look too good. I see, I have to zoom in a little bit for it, and I just put it a little bit like this. There we go. Finally, I'm also going to take the curvature tool to adjust, to make this corner sharper like this. Same with this one. See how it looks right now. Adjust the points like this. There we go. Finally, also the other fingers, the ring finger and the little finger. Take the transform points tool, and I'm going to put it right here. I rotate it like this, and then I'll adjust the points like I want. See how it looks like. Maybe put the point a little bit right here. There we go. Then we take the little finger finally, and we put it right here, rotate it like this. There we go. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. Not too much. There we go. So now I would go through the timeline. Let's see. Maybe adjust the pink, the little finger, a bit more, that the line, that it's closer to the ring finger. Like this. And maybe adjust the points of the ring finger and the little finger a bit towards each other. A bit like this. Maybe put the little finger, maybe adjust it a bit more like this. Oh, we don't want that. Move it like right here. And I think that will be just fine. So now let's see if it goes all the way like we want it to be. Just move it a little bit higher. And as you can see right here, we have to adjust a few things right here. Like I said, it will take time before everything goes the way you want it. First we need to adjust the palm. Right here we need to make this move away a little bit, not too much. And then we need to adjust the middle finger first. Put it right here. Same with the ring finger and the little finger, like this. Still here, right, with the middle finger. Adjust this right here. Also a bit here, like this. Same with the ring finger. Adjust the points right here. No, like this. And then it all looks fine right now. So now if I go back to the main line, now we can see how it looks like. If I zoom out, take the manipulate bones tool, and I move it like this. There we go. So now you have made an animation of moving a hand from up to down below. So there we go. That's how you animate a hand. When you are going to use it, make sure you don't use these bones at the same time, because then it will look like this, and that's not what we want, of course. So keep that in mind. And of course you don't have to do it exactly like this, but you can play around with it and see what you can make of it, of course. So anyway, that's the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys learn a lot about this. If you have any more questions, ask them in the comments below, and I hope to see you all in the next video.
If you like this video and you want to learn more about Anime Studio, then please subscribe to this channel. I put weekly tutorials on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I also make animations myself. I upload them within 1 or 2 months, so if you're interested, you can watch those too. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.